Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to Dubai's diverse music scene. Stay tuned on Creative Dubai. Fantastic, fantastic. My name is Arkham Alabri. I'm a Marathi soul singer. Today, I'm delighted to have a conversation with Niki, a master of the guitar. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Tell me a bit more about music. Tell me about yourself.
Ooh, where to begin? I guess I come from a musical family in that all my brothers play music. I'm sure you've met Pavan and Praveen Preetham over the years.
How many there are you?
There's four of us.
Four of us.
So my oldest brother is Pavan, the rapper with Foreign Beggars,
Right.
and his own group with his solo projects. And there's Praveen and Preetham, the twins. Preetham's a guitarist. Pavan and Preetham taught me how to play guitar when I was a kid, and just carried on falling in love with it forever. And Praveen's a drummer in his band Peng Shui.
So your whole band, you're like the Jackson's Fives, but...
Yeah, except sadly we're all in different places all the time. You know, Pavan's on tour a lot, Praz's in England, me and Preetham are here. But yeah, there's stuff cooking.
Tell me a bit more about your music. What kind of genre do you fall into?
Oh man, I think it's a sort of Dubai special, right? Because I was born here. I'm Indian. My mom grew up in San Francisco. You know, so she grew up with the whole rock scene, and that's how we grew up, with rock and then metal. And then from there, I just discovered so many different musics. When I was in school, I was asked to write music for a play set in Spain. So I started, I picked up this CD by Paco de Lucia, and I said, what is he doing? So I put down the electric and picked up just a very basic classical guitar and started relearning how to use my fingers to...
Finger picking.
And you get all this playfulness from that. And from there, kind of went full circle. I sort of discovered Indian classical music and jazz and all these other things through flamenco, and I was just like, there's just too much to love.
You've been playing music in the city, in Dubai, for a long time. How have you seen the evolution of the music scene here, and where do you see it going?
Growing up in Dubai, there was only a handful of musicians and a handful of places to play. Over these years, as this city is blown into this, this massive world hub, you see musicians from all over the world coming, and the quality of artists coming from outside and the quality of artists that grew up here is just phenomenal. I mean, there are so many beautiful artists that have come from here, some of which have traveled, studied elsewhere and come back. Some have just we've studied through the internet.
I think one of the things in the city especially is that we have such a diverse amount of nationalities and cultures and genres, and that sort of allows for a different kind of music scene. Do you feel like we can have our own sound that sort of stems from that?
I think it's really nice here because people really merge across these cultures. Playing here, I played with flamenco guys, I played with classical guys, I played with jazz guys, I played with pop guys, all in this city. And bit by bit, they're all meeting each other, they're all learning from each other. To create a distinct sound will take time. I think Dubai will create many distinct sounds.
Tell me a bit more about the Indian influence in your music.
There's two real sides to the Indian music that I really love so much. One is the playfulness and the rhythm, and you see that in flamenco as well. But with Indian music, with the rhythm, it's slightly different, the approach. But then also, it's not usually harmonically as rich as sort of Western music or jazz and stuff like that. But the focus on melody and how you move from note to note. I'll grab a guitar and kind of explain it better.
Fantastic, even better.
But it's just, I don't know, it gets me.
And when you talk about Indian music, you talk about classical Indian music?
I'm talking more about the classical side of Indian music. But I mean, the composers that go between both, and even in the popular Indian music, you see the influence so heavily coming from just the way that the melodies work and stuff. And it's just in the simplest thing, just when you hear two notes played in that style, that Hindustani classical style, I don't know, for me, it gets me.
So you give us an example.
It's, I don't know, I'll just play. It's just about how you move from here to here. You know, it's just,
And using a slider.
yeah.
I love that. I love that.
You know, and a lot of blues
It's
has.
very haunting as well.
It is, and it's just it's like it's just the difference between the blues approach where you have this that kind of vibrato versus the you have like, I don't know. I guess I come from blues and rock, so it sort of goes between both. Yeah.
Thank you, Niki Muki, and thank you all for watching another DXB Music Scene. This has been Arkham Aubrey, and we had the pleasure of having Niki Muki.